Hi, today I'm going to get started showing y'all how to do acrylic nails. So you are going to need, of course, the products that you're going to be using, your acrylic. I'm going to be using the Young Nails nail powder. This is the clear. Of course, you need your monomer. And for my monomer, I'm going to use the Young Nails monomer. You're going to need some prep tools, which I have. I have these clippers, these snippers. I have this is part of your cuticle prep. And of course you have to be really careful with all of that. So, you know, just make sure you have all your tools, and of course you're going to need a nail file. So I'm going to be using the Model 1's 180/30 grit. 100/30 grit. So this one's pretty good for prep. You just kind of have to, you know, etch the nail like so. Just the surface, just to remove the shine. And I better move this out of the way. So you're gonna remove the shine from the nail. You don't have to be rough, you know, very gentle just to remove the shine. You can get as close to the cuticles as you can, but you know, be very gentle with that area as well. So you're just gonna etch the surface here like this. And so I'm gonna do that for all the nails. I'll have a separate video for you guys on how to prep the nails, but once you've prepped, you're gonna add this nail prep pH balance. So it's basically a dehydrator. It dehydrates your nails to make sure that the bonder is gonna stick to them so that your nails last longer. So this is the Mia Secret nail prep, and this is what I'm gonna be using for today. This is pretty much what I always use. So you're gonna dehydrate just on the nail, just on your natural nail. You're gonna dehydrate here. And I'm gonna do that for all the nails. So anyways, once you do that, then I'm gonna use the monomer. So I'm using this Young Nails nail liquid monomer. This is my go-to. It's been really good for me. I haven't had any kind of issues with it, so I've just been using this. So I'm gonna start with a little bit. I usually just pour a little bit in there, and then I go on. And then I have this nail brush that I love to use, and this is the it's a Kolinsky number 8 brush. So as you can see, it is kind of thicker, but this is like my go-to for acrylic application. I'm gonna be using nail forms today for my nails. This is pretty much, again, what I always use. I'm the type of person that once I find something that works, I pretty much stick to it. So using nail forms, it's completely different from using nail tips. The tips are of course gonna be, you know, you just glue them on, but with these forms, I feel like your nails just come out straighter. You can kind of form them to the way that you want your nails to look in general, as far as the shape and the size and everything is just a little bit easier for me. So you're gonna apply it like this, and you're gonna squeeze it at the end so that it can stick together. So just like that. So you're gonna do that, and this is where we're gonna start with our acrylic. So this is pretty much gonna be like, okay, one size fits all. You know, that's not how it's gonna work. It's gonna be trial and error. Like I said, sometimes your bead will be a little too wet or runny, a little bit too hard, a little bit too big, a little bit too small. It's really like a variation of things. But I'm gonna go in like this, just kind of dip the nail brush, and then I'm gonna pick up a bead. So I'm picking up a bead from this Young Nails clear, what's it called? The clear, and you can drain your bead like I'm doing here. This is called the Cover Clear from young nails. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm pretty much, as you can see, I kind of drained it to let it be a little bit more manageable, because if you have it really wet, it's gonna be hard to move around. And I just clean my brush as I go, so I'm just kind of doing that. I'm cleaning my brush as I go, and then I run it from the end all the way to the other side. And this is just, of course, this is the base of the nail. I'm gonna be doing a little bit longer nails today, so this is just the base part. Okay, and I know I'm not a nail tech, so sometimes I make mistakes and I do things like this where I'll let it run a little too close to the cuticle. You want to avoid the cuticle as much as possible. You don't want to brush you don't want the monomer on the brush to be touching your skin. I mean, it doesn't, you know, burn or anything like that, but it can contaminate the monomer. So you're gonna go in like that. This acrylic that I have actually dries on its own. So I'm just gonna be doing that for all the nails, and then I'm gonna continue going until I have the length that I want. So once I've done that for all the nails, you can see they need some filing. So I'm gonna file them down. First, I'm just gonna use my hand file. This is my e-file I got on Amazon. I'll try to find the link for you all. But this e-file is actually pretty good. I have been using it for like over a year. Pretty much ever since I started getting into nails, and I'll try to find a link for that cuticle bit too. Well, that's actually just a coarse bit, so that's just to file down the nails to make sure that they're nice and smooth on the surface. You can see the settings there on the e-file, and you can pretty much set it to anything that you want, but if you're using it on your left hand, you're going to use the forward, and then you can just set it to whatever speed that you prefer. So the nails are pretty much filed and shaped. So now I'm just gonna go in with my cuticle bit. So I'm switching out on my nail file. I'm gonna switch out to this little tiny bit. And this one, I think I got it from Kiara Sky. Can't really remember. I'll try to find the link for you guys on that one. But I'm not gonna go as high on my little machine. I'm gonna go to a 20. So today I'm using the Beetles Pastel Paradise gel polishes. This brand is one of my favorite affordable gel polishes because they're super easy to apply and they do last very long. They are a little bit thick, but other than that, they are one of my favorites. So the filing and shaping is pretty much done and I chose the colors that I wanted. I'm going with this minty green color, a blue, and a yellow, and then this kind of salmon color. I have a nude base, which is from Gellin, and this is one of my favorite nudes, one of my go-tos. So now that the nails have been cured in the lamp, they are good to go for the colors that I wanted, and I'm gonna go in first with the purple. So let's get started. So I'm going to cure these for about 2 minutes. So now I'm using Ibd Nail Glue. This is a staple for me. It hasn't failed me yet. I haven't had any stones pop off with this glue. So I'm just going to put some cute little opal crystals on there. So now I'm going to apply the top coat. I'm using the Poochie's Nails Super Shine top coat. And I'm going to just do that to all the nails. So that's it. Once they're cured in the lamp, I'm just going to use this cuticle oil. I just got this from Amazon. You can use pretty much any cuticle oil, but this one's pretty good. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. I would love your support, and I hope you really like these nails. Tell me what you want to see next.